Ufa is the capital city of the Republic of Bashkortostan, Russia, and the industrial, economic, scientific and cultural center of the Republic. Population 1,105,667. History. Ancient history, 16th century. Early history of the surrounding area of Ufa out in Paleolithic times. Presumably in the 5th to the 16th centuries on the site of Ufa there was a medieval city. On the map of Pizzigano brothers and on the Catalan atlas approximately on the Belai River was designated a town Pashkurti. On the Gerardis Mercator's map also marked the settlement with the Pashkurti name. French Orientalist Henri Cordier associates the position of Pashkurti with the current location of Ufa. Ibn Khaldun among the largest cities of the Golden Horde called the town Bashkort. Russian historian of the 18th century Peter Raichkov wrote that on the territory of Ufa before the arrival of the Russians there was a great city. The official of the Orenburg Governorate government Vasily Rebelinsky wrote that Ufa was founded by the Bashkirs, 16th, 18th centuries by order of Ivan the Terrible. On the site of modern Ufa was built a fortress in 1574, and originally bore the name of the hill it stood on, Turatau, before becoming the seat of a separate Ufa governorate in 1781. The city, along with the rest of the Bashkir lands, was under the jurisdiction of the Orenburg governors, and even though the 1796 reform reunited Orenburg and Ufa again, in 1802 the city of Ufa became a new center of the entire Orenburg governorate that included large territories of modern-day Republic of Bashkortostan, Orenburg Oblast, and Chelyabinsk Oblast. During the 1800 to 1810s, Scottish-Russian architect William Hess developed a general city plan for Ufa as a regional capital, shaping the modern outline of its historical center. 19th century, modern days. The Belai River waterway and the Samara-Zlatoust Railroad connected the city to the European part of the Russian Empire and stimulated development of the city's light industry. As a result, in 1913 the population of Ufa grew to 100,000. During World War II, following eastward Soviet retreat in 1941, a number of industrial enterprises of the western parts of the Soviet Union were evacuated to Ufa. The city also became the wartime seat of the Soviet-Ukrainian government. During 9 to 10 July 2015, Ufa hosted summits of the BRICS Group and the Shanghai Cooperation Organization. Administrative and municipal status. Ufa is the capital of the Republic and, within the framework of the administrative divisions, it also serves as the administrative center of Ufimsky district, even though it is not a part of it. As an administrative division, it is, together with 24 rural localities, incorporated separately as the City of Republic. Significance of Ufa, an administrative unit with the status equal to that of the districts. As a municipal division, the City of Republic's significance of Ufa is incorporated as Ufa Urban Okrug. Economy. According to Forbes, Ufa is the best city in Russia for business among cities with population over 1 million. Industry. Many urban enterprises engaged in oil refining, chemistry, mechanical engineering reside in Ufa. Additionally, the economy of Ufa is composed of many fuel, energy and engineering complexes. The value of goods, services, and manufacturing in Ufa totaled 185.0 billion rubles in 2009. Ufa is home to about 200 large and medium industrial enterprises. Some important enterprises in Ufa include Ufimsky Petrochemical Plant, Novo Ufimsky Refinery Plant, Ufimsky Refinery Plant, Bashkir trolley bus plant, trolley manufacturer. Transportation. Ufar is linked by railways to the rest of Russia, having a railway station on a historic branch of the Trans-Siberian Railway. Ufar is the only city connected to Moscow by more than one federal highway. The M7 motorway links the city to Kazan and Moscow, and the M5 motorway links Ufar to Moscow and to the Asian part of Russia. The Ufar International Airport has international flights to the United Arab Emirates, Turkey, Greece, Egypt, Azerbaijan, Uzbekistan, as well as domestic flights to many Russian cities and towns, including Moscow. The Ufar Metro is a planned and oft-delayed subway system, discussed since the late 1980s. On May 30, 1996, there was a ceremony marking the beginning of preparatory construction work, attended by then-President Boris Yeltsin. Public transportation in Ufar includes trams and trolley buses, as well as bus and marshrutka lines. Demographics. Population of Ufar exceeded 1 million in 1980. Ethnic structure. As of the 2010 census, the ethnic composition of the capital of Republic of Bashkortostan was. Other ethnicities include Armenians, Germans, and Azeris. Geography and climate. Ufar is situated in Eastern Europe, near its land boundary with Asia, at the confluence of the Bela and Ufar rivers, on low hills forming the Ufar Plateau to the west of the southern Urals. The area of the city is 707.9 square kilometers. The length from north to south is 53.5 kilometers. From west to east is 29.8 kilometers. Government and administration. Local government. The bodies of local self-government of Ufar are Council, a representative body, formed of 35 deputies for 4 years. Chairman of the board. The head of the urban okrug. Term of 4 years. Urban okrug administration. The structure of the administration approved by the council on the proposal of the head of the administration. Head of the administration manages the administration on the principles of unity of command. He is appointed under a contract entered into by the results of the competition. Term of office of the head of the administration limited to the period of office of the council of the convocation. Sports, education and science. Educational institutions include Bashkir State University, Ufar State Aviation Technical University, Ufar State Petroleum Technological University, Bashkir State Medical University. Graduate universities and law schools, Ural State Law Academy UFA's campus. Scientific institutions include Academy of Sciences of the Republic of Bashkortostan, Ufar Scientific Center of the Russian Academy of Science. Cityscape. Religion. Ufar is a place of location of the central spiritual administration of Muslims of Russia. In 1989 was opened Russian Islamic University. In our days one of the largest mosques in Europe, Ar-Rahim, is under construction in Ufar. Notable people. Famous citizens of Ufar include Sergei Aksakov, writer and literary critic, born and raised in Ufar. Vera Timonova, pianist, born and grew up in Ufar. Mikhail Nestorov, painter, one of the main figure of the symbolist artist movement, born and raised in Ufar. Fyodor Chalyap, an opera singer, spent early years of his career in Ufar. Valerian Albanov, Arctic explorer, born in Ufar. Jaroslav Hasek, Czech writer and journalist, lived in Ufar during the Civil War, worked in local newspapers. Natal Yukovtsova, World War II sniper, born in Ufar. Gabdar Kayakitov, linguist, Turkologist, Bashkir University professor. Rudolf Nureyev, ballet dancer, grew up in Ufar. Boris Kolka, linguist, Esperantologist, lived in Ufar. Sergei Dovlatov, writer and journalist, born in Ufar. Vladimir Spivakov, conductor and violinist, born in Ufar. Vladimir Vinogradov, banker, one of the first Russian billionaires of the post-Soviet era, born in Ufa. Yuri Shevchuk, rock musician, DDT frontman, grew up and started his career in Ufa. Elvira Nabiullina, governor of the Bank of Russia and former Minister of Economic Development of Russia, born and grew up in Ufa. Igor Kravchuk, Alexander Semik, Andrei Zyazin, Andrei Zabarev, ice hockey players. Andrei Gubin, pop singer, born in Ufa. Zemfira, rock musician, born, grew up and made her career in Ufa. Ilda Abdrazakov, Grammy Award-winning bass opera singer, born in Ufa. Ufa Academy of Arts graduate. Maxim Chowdov, biathlete, grew up in Ufa. Sophie Millman, jazz singer, born in Ufa. Alexei Vasilevsky, Russian ice hockey defenseman. Daniel Kvyat, Red Bull Racing Formula One driver, born in Ufa. Dmitry Vasilyev, ski jumper, born in Ufa. International relations. Ufa is twinned with Ankara, Turkey. Halle, Germany. Shenyang, China. Orenburg, Russia. Paldiski, Estonia. Astana, Kazakhstan. Gallery.